open and closing in midday.
Did you say something?
I just heard a guy's voice.
No, I heard a voice too, but I didn't say anything.
Pretty substantial energy, judging from how Kelly's meter is spiking out.
We're here at the Irish Mist in Troy, New York. We're with the owner, Donnie. Donnie, thank you very much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Glad that you guys could come out.
How long have you owned the Irish Mist?
12 and a half years now.
Wow, that's a long time. Have you had any paranormal experiences in it?
We've had lots of different paranormal experiences over the years. We're an evening type restaurant. I've experienced doors open and closing in midday when the place is locked up and no one else can be here. I've heard footsteps and people running. I've witnessed shadows, in mirrors and stuff like that out in the bar area. Several of my staff over the years have reported various things that, like noises in the basement or hearing doors open and close and that kind of stuff. One of my waitresses from years ago felt like she got pushed, at the end of operating hours. So there's definitely been some stuff going on.
Cool. Now, over the years, why don't you tell me about your personal best experience that you've had in here?
The weirdest experience, I live here in the building also. So the weirdest experience is inside my back door I have motion sensor light. So if somebody comes in, if you come in the dark, the motion sensor light will come on. So you come through the back door, the light will go on. There's a 6-inch window there. I have dogs, so I take them out early in the morning, and at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when no one's been in the building for hours on end, my dogs have started going crazy, like barking, and then all of a sudden the motion lights are going on and off, on and
Wow.
off. And those are 4 feet behind the door, so.
So it's like they're aggravating the dog.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the dogs have definitely, they feel more paranormal than we do, because they'll just wake up in the middle of the night and start barking into the air.
Yeah. Well, the animals definitely are sensitive to that.
Yep.
Now, how do you feel about living in a haunted place?
I haven't had anything that has totally spooked me. My grandparents had funeral homes over the years, so I'm used to being around dead bodies and spirits and that kind of stuff. But definitely, when the doors are open and closed and you're locked inside the building, it will send a little chill up your spine.
Cool. Listen, I want to thank you very much for having us. We really appreciate it, and hopefully we find out what's going on in here.
That sounds good.
We're here at the Irish Mist, which used to be the Empire Stoveworks back around 1845. This is one of the first cast iron stove factories in the United States. We're standing here on what we call the second floor, and I can't tell you exactly what this floor was used for, but as we go upstairs, you'll see it'll become very clear what those floors were used for. This room, in this area here, is where we caught, just behind where you're standing, Bob. On our DVR system, we caught some amazing faces. And we're not talking orb type faces, we're talking actual human looking faces when we freeze framed our DVR.
Hi, I'm Kelly and I'm here with Terry and Chip. We're at the Irish Mist and they're just going to give us some detail about what happens in this area.
In this area, down the stairs here, if people walk up and down the stairs or just sit on the stairs, they get really negative feelings. They feel like they want to leave. So if somebody wants to go down the stairs, just kind of sit on there and see if you can hear something.
Yeah, we're going.
The ladies are going to try perhaps an EVP session just to see. We're already indicated that we have some pretty substantial energy, judging from how Kelly's meter is spiking out.
Janet and we had a rock thrown at us from over there. I don't remember what.
Something over there.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard it too.
If you are now with us, we could represent your voice. Could you say something, please?
And did you say you were seeing shadows over there before?
Somewhere over there, yeah.
Something too?
I could have sworn I seen someone. It actually looked like somebody was walking.
You guys
Did
move?
you guys hear that?
I heard that.
Back there?
Something. Okay, that wasn't either one of you?
No, that
Nope.
was way in the back over there near the stairs.
Didn't hear the noise. Well, we thank you. Could you please do that again? Or something similar to it, please?
Okay, you can make these little noises. Why don't you come out and make a big noise? So that we know you're definitely in this room with us.
Can you show yourself?
This is your chance to be heard. Tell your side of the story. Represent anything that you've gone through and suffering. Perhaps we could help get your voice across if you could let us know that you're here.
That was you. Can you do that again?
Flashlight down. The other flashlight went off. But then I tried to do it again, and then the flashlight wouldn't go back on. So I kind of debunked it at first, but then it went on, and then I went to go adjust the camera because the camera that because I was getting ready to leave, so I put both of them on, so if one died. And then I looked over, and one of the flashlights were on. And then I kept hearing sounds, and when I heard a sound from behind me. So I looked over, and I looked back, and the flashlight was on. And I was just freaking myself out because I was hearing a bunch of stuff and seeing stuff that's probably my eyes playing tricks on me.
Not necessarily.
I don't know, but it was.
I'll go down with them. Terry, why don't you take this real time?
I was freaking myself out. Three. Thank you. See.
So they made noise and turned the flashlight on.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we both do. Very appreciative of them. So, oh, you just saw a shadow.
And there's a lot of cars passing by too.
I know that this wasn't a car.
I mean,
All right. Well,
I appreciate you communicating with us. It's really helpful to what we're doing here tonight. And if you were here when this plays, okay, you're just here.
thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
So you
You're
said you're
welcome. See, I like you.
I have a theory that's long and drawn out that perhaps a lot of the workers, because there was so much energy drawn up with that fire, there was so much activity around it, and so many people's lives were just devastated and charged about and thrown about from what happened. They lost their jobs, they lost their places to live, they lost everything because of that whole stove factory closing. It had been here for 60 years before that, from 1845 to 1910. Many families grew up working here, you know. When that happened, that's so much energy that they didn't necessarily have to pass here or anywhere near here, that their energy is just lingering around in the building still. So, you know, you'll have no problem finding out that regardless of anybody passed here, there's plenty of activity, right? Enough energy stirred up just from those events and from the years. Again, you know, when we go through the history, there were many uses for this building that you can use in your questioning if you're, you know, if you're not getting somewhere. When, you know, Lundy's Hardware's here 70 years, you know, Mr. Lundy, perhaps, who's passed since, I'm sure he had quite an attachment to the building, probably the lower floors more. You know, why don't we, you guys want to go back to the banquet room where they were having all that activity before, since we're down here?
Yeah, we go back there.
I want you to make a loud noise so that all my friends here in the room know you're here with us. Do you work here?
Got a flashlight on over there?
Yeah, there is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Is that our young lady?
You do. Well, this person works here. I said, do you work here? And went on. Do you still work here? If you do, feel free to tell us however you like. You can turn that light on if you want, or I'd like you to see if you could just touch this device right here. It's the same thing as touching the flashlight. It lights up. If you're the young lady they were speaking to earlier, or perhaps you work here, just I'll move these devices out of your way a little bit.
If you were the young lady that was talking to Jordan earlier, used to live around when the hardware store was here.
Can you
could either turn the flashlight on or move one of those meters near John.
Could you just touch this device right here, this round device that has a little thing sticking out of the top of it here? Go ahead and touch that for us so we know you're in the room with us. We'll tell Jordan you were here. Flashlight.
Ah.
What's going on, dude?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to switch around the shot here.
Yep.
We may have to.
Play a flashlight game.
Yeah, we're gonna have to switch to a flashlight session, looks like.
Did you used to make stoves upstairs? Or in this building? If you did, could you turn that light on at the end of the table? Thank you. If that's you, can you please turn the light off on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Please turn that light off. Thank you. Excellent. Great.
Did you say something?
I just heard a guy's voice.
No, I heard a voice too, but I didn't say anything.
thought you said something after you said your sentence. You didn't say anything?
No, but I heard it.
I heard a guy's voice.
Yeah.
You get used to them when you come here 3 times.
No, I'll never get used to it.
This is where we heard that noise, right? Somewhere in there?
That was up on the 4th floor.
Yeah, it was down in here that we heard the noise,
Oh,
right?
yeah, it was the floor. Yeah.
Wanna go in there?
Yeah.
Nobody's been in there all night.
Where's that? Down here?
Yeah. That's where we heard that noise.
Oh, you did?
You know, we're upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
We're ready to come down. We hear that bang.
Oh, yeah. That's down here. Yeah, let's go down here. I'll show you a very active spot where I said I got a lot of kids' voices too. It's really dark in there too. These chairs on the end here.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good spot.
Well, there's running water right outside
Water.
of here, too. Yeah.
Running water.
Yeah. Hello? Are you the one that knocked down here before? We heard a loud bang come from in here.
My name is Kelly. Can you tell me your name?
A little AVP work or no?
Yeah, sure.
I'm very glad that you're back with us.
Holy crap!
What?
Thank you very much.
Dude, it's freezing over here.
Let's fill it up.
All right.
It just went like blasted.
You get it?
Yeah.
Got it on camera?
Yeah.
I know when we were on the other part of the 3rd floor, we were hearing some noise coming from in here. That's why we came down here to see you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
I've never seen that.
I'm very glad that you're back with us.
Holy crap! I've seen that green light come on
If you can do
a million
one
times.
more
Where it was just a green light
loud bang, we
and it would
leave
flicker off
right
and on.
now.
I mean, you've been seeing it all night.
Right.
I'd never seen the red
I mean,
and
the
the
red
blue
and the blue
light
stayed
only.
lit.
And it stayed
Yeah.
lit for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you got it too, right?
Yeah, and it just blasted.
One of the claims up here, we're on the 4th floor.
Yes.
We're on the 4th floor. One of the claims is seeing a little girl over by the flag over there. So we're going to try the TOPS, T-O-P-S. I hate that. But, hey, what am I going to do, right?
That's right.
We're going to try that over by the flag over there. Put some jacks and some balls and stuff in it. See if we can get some kind of reaction. We also have a REM pod. We have a geophone. We're already getting some high EMF readings. On the Mel too, we had a 0.6.
So it's staying at 0.2 and not going any lower right now.
And there's no electricity up here, so it's pretty cool.
I
You
Well,
know?
that is, I will say that is weird because I've investigated this building many times and I've got a lot of great results, but not a ton of high EMF. So this is unusual, to be honest. On the edge of it, you're all right.
Can you tell us your name?
Radio device that I have. But maybe you can make a noise. Can you maybe make a banging sound so we know you're here with us tonight? Can you knock on the table? Oh, I heard something behind you.
Yeah, I did too. I took my headphones off. I freaked out.
I hear the train whistle again.
There's something behind us.
Who's there?
This device I have in my hand, the lights are going to the yellow here. Can you come touch the end of it? It doesn't hurt and it won't hurt you in any way. And can you make this go to the red lights?
What'd you say? Did you say something?
I just heard a guy's voice.
No, I heard a voice too, but I didn't say anything.
I thought you said something after you said your sentence. You didn't say anything?
No, but I heard it.
I heard a guy's voice.
Yeah.
Lights.
That's great.
That's what I heard.
The lights are going to the yellow here.
You didn't say that?
Touch the end of it. It doesn't hurt and it won't hurt you in any. See this device I have in my hand? The lights are going to the yellow here. Can you come touch the end of it? It doesn't hurt and it won't hurt you in any way. And can you make this go to the red lights?
A lot of area to cover.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome, Doug.
Giving us a heart
We
attack.
got a Class A EVP in there.
Oh, what'd you get?
I asked if the K2 if it could make the lights go from yellow to red, and it said no.